Well, to say the Golden Knights have taken over the city of Las Vegas would be the understatement of the year. But if it's up to these two gentlemen, Justin and Greg, Vegas-born would be birthed in Regina, Canada as the Saskatchewan Vegas Golden Knights. I'm talking about Justin Reeves and Gregory Moore, two of the biggest Golden Knights fans who are not Las Vegans, they're not Nevada residents or even American for that matter. They're two Canadians who just love VGK. So with that, I welcome the guys from Saskatchewan, Canada.
Vegas! Go Knights, go!
Go Knights, go. That's right, baby. I like the headband. I like the jersey. Two gentlemen up there in Saskatchewan, Canada. First of all, what's the temperature outside right now?
I think it's warming up. I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit. It's about 7 or 8 degrees Celsius. So, I don't know, maybe 50s, 60s.
Carry the 150s. Okay, all right.
Not good. It was snowing last week. It's starting to warm up now, though.
That is all bad, all bad. There's something that's all good. The fact that you guys are Vegas Golden Knights fans, how the heck did you guys become fans of the team?
Well, it was very logic-based. When Vegas came into the league, we did the math. We said, you know what? We don't have a team here in Saskatchewan, right between Alberta and Manitoba, so Winnipeg, Calgary, Edmonton, and then there's us smack dab in the middle with no team.
Yeah, and we love hockey up here. We contribute a lot of players to the NHL. We've got the Western Hockey League. It's really popular, but no team to cheer for, and we're like, who should we pick? The problem is that flying anywhere in Canada is really expensive. It's cheaper to fly to Vegas. It's hot down there in the middle of winter. Yes. We need something to do. We thought, hey, it makes sense.
Yeah, and they actually have Braden McNabb's on your team. He's from Davidson, Saskatchewan. We pass through there all the time.
Signature right there, baby. Yeah.
And so we figured, let's go down there and see if it's actually a good fit. Because you know how, friends and family, it needs to be a good fit. So we did the math. We went down, and it was a match made in heaven.
It was surprising to us because when lots of outsiders think about Vegas, you think about the Strip. And what we were curious of is, what are the actual people in Vegas like? And we found they were just like the people of Saskatchewan.
Yeah, and they're down to earth, hardworking, and they love hockey, which is big for us. So
that's pretty cool. You were absolutely right about the fact that they love hockey. Who would have thunk it that they would have loved hockey as much as they do? But you've been to City National Arena, you've been to T-Mobile Arena. The fan base is absolutely ridiculous. But I want to get to the point of you guys having a petition to actually make the Vegas Golden Knights, the Saskatchewan Vegas Golden Knights. How's that whole thing going right now?
Yeah, it's actually going really well. So we started it probably about a month ago to say, hey, listen, we actually believe that this needs to happen ASAP. And the best way to get the pressure publicly and politically is to do a petition. So we pushed it out there, got a ton of signatures, but then we needed to push it over the edge. And so we actually we contacted the premier office, and he said, okay, he put a poll on his Instagram stories asking the province.
Yeah, our premier's like the governor of Saskatchewan. We had him on our show. We presented it to him because earlier we had made a video kind of all the reasons why we thought this should happen. And the video kind of went nuts. So when the premier was on the show, we presented him with the jersey. He's an Edmonton Oilers fan, which, we need a new team to cheer for anyway for him. So, yeah, boo, boo. So we put out the petition, went down there, documented the whole experience, and it has been nuts. So his poll, 79% of the province said yes. And then the Saskatchewan Roughriders, which is our big football team here, nutso fans, wild. They put out a poll and saying, hey, we need a team to cheer for. Vegas, it seems like we would be a good fit. And 69% of people said, yes, let's adopt the Saskatchewan Vegas Golden Knights.
Yeah, the province is in love with the VGK.
Okay, so the Rough Riders had 69% of the people. I'm just going to go ahead and leave that there for a quick second. All right. First of all, I got to say I love the outfit. I love the headband. I love the jersey. I saw you guys in the locker room. You guys got a chance to come down here, which was, it was great. I saw an interview you had with Jackie Redmond of the NHL Network. So, obviously you guys are kind of blowing up. You said the video that you did went nuts. I guess, how's it been, the fact that you guys have been received so well with what you guys are doing?
It's actually been super humbling and a lot of fun, to say it quite clearly, to be in the NHL locker room with, players, and we're obviously big hockey fans, so our boyhood idols, and to be hanging out with, Braden McNabb and actually chatting with him as a friend in the NHL locker room, surrounded by people in the playoffs, it's very surreal.
Yeah, and I think our angle for the media is we're just trying to have fun and give a little bit more behind the scenes of what is going on, and it seems like fans have really appreciated that perspective, and we keep connecting with people when we're walking through the crowd. You can see it on the video blogs where people see Greg's stupid tennis band, and they're like, hey, those guys, you guys from Saskatchewan, we love you guys. Thanks for being down here. High fives. They want pictures. So It's mostly, honestly, the fans there are so incredible, and we weren't expecting that, so it was great connecting with them.
Now, I saw the video when you guys actually walked into T-Mobile Arena and one of the in-game hosts greeted you guys and knew who you were, and he was introducing you to, I think it was the PA announcer. How does that actually feel when those guys know who you are? I mean,
that was a real special moment for me, because that was our very first time walking in as Justin and Greg into T-Mobile. And the first people we meet are like, hey, Justin and Greg, we love the video. Great to see you guys. And it kind of put my anxiety level down to here to be like, okay, we're among friends here.
Because we had never been NHL media before. I mean, we do our show and we get around. We're from Saskatchewan. So it was a big opportunity. I think even at that moment, Greg didn't have his headband on because he was trying to figure out, like,
what is he doing? He wasn't game ready. He wasn't game ready.
It was my own fault.
But it was like the second that happened, he saw that, it's like, oh, no, we got to get, on the train, get the tennis band on. People love this. We're going for it.
Okay, all right. Now, did the actual event compare to what you thought it would be? Like, was the actual live event inside of T-Mobile all that you dreamed it would be? Because I know you had heard that it was bananas. I know you had heard that practice was bananas. Did it live up to the hype and exceed, or just like, it's about what I thought it would be?
It's wild because we get to go to NHL games here in Canada. I've been to Toronto games, and you've been to Winnipeg games. I've been to Calgary games. You've been to Edmonton games. We see all these games, but we have never, ever, ever had an in-game experience like we've had at T-Mobile.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of live hockey in my day all across North America, and I could easily say that Vegas puts on the best show and is the most entertaining experience, bar none. And I'm not the only one to say that. A lot of the journalists we talked to down there that have been to every single arena said the same thing. And now it's actually hard to come back here and say, hey guys, they do a better job than Toronto does about putting on a hockey game. People are like, nah, there's just no way. I'm like, it's not even close.
It is. The energy is wild. The music director, we connected with Jake Wagner. He's the music director there. Like, as soon as the whistle goes, the music's pumping. We're having a blast. We had Cirque du Soleil in the first intermission, the first game that we're down there. And my favorite part was game 1 of the playoffs, when on the ice they have this intro video with all the quotes of the naysayers who said, hockey will never work in the desert, this is ridiculous, all these kind of things. That moment for me was so just surreal. Amazing.
I was actually pretty emotional watching because I feel like we're family down there now. So I'm like, they said it wouldn't work, and here we are, Pacific Division champions, and then we ended up sweeping the Kings, and it was just like, this is Cinderella, and to be a part of that and to see the people, I'm like, they deserve this.
And how we can take that and make that bigger than just the desert, because it doesn't need to just work in the desert. It needs to work in the desert and the province of Saskatchewan together, supporting the Golden Knights. So
it absolutely does. It absolutely does. First question to you guys, since you're huge Vegas Golden Knight fans, obviously, you watch the playoffs. Who was the player who won the first round matchup, had the game-winning goal against LA to send him into the second round?
Great choice.
Yeah, that would be our boy right here, Braden McNabb.
Okay.
Signed on my hat, Pride of Davidson, Saskatchewan, just down the road. The day after he scored the game-winning goal to send through, we went to his hometown. We had a coffee at the AW there. It's a classic. It's a spot, in his honor. So we just want to say, Braden, we love you. Thank you for putting us through to the second round.
He's doing us proud for sure.
Oh, my guys, man. I appreciate you guys are honorary Review Journal Golden Edge analysts. You got to come back at some point.
Hey, that's the plan.
We're coming back for the Cup final, so we will be there. We'll see you. We're going to hang out. It's going to be amazing.
My guys, that is Justin and Greg from Saskatchewan. I appreciate you guys joining me here on Golden Edge. And once again, I'd like to thank Justin Reeves and Gregory Moore. That's AKA Justin and Greg. That, of course, is their Twitter handle. And on there, you can find a link to their Facebook videos. I urge all the Vegas Golden Knight fans to check them out for some great videos, some funny stuff. So check that out for sure. My name is Brian Salmon. This is Golden Edge. We'll see you next time.